Hi, Elizabeth Overton here, registered nurse and cervical dystonia thriver. Today I wanted to share a little bit about my experience with Lynne McTaggart's intention work. Let me back up just a second. I've had cervical dystonia for 8 years and it completely turned my life upside down, and everything that I believed and practiced was tested for a really long time. And so I'm always guided to what I am supposed to look at or dance with or play with. And I first learned about Lynne McTaggart in 2013 from one of my favorite teachers, Luke Seaward. He's a stress management expert. And I even bought one of Lynne's books, The Intention Experiment. And sometimes we buy things and we put them on the shelves and we don't really engage with them. However, in 2022, Lord knows that was, a wild time. And I was nudged to look into Lynne McTaggart's work, and I bought her book, The Power of Eight. I also took her Intention Essentials course, and I also joined a Power of Eight group. And so what I want to share with you is the work of intention and expectation for our body's ability to inherently heal, thrive, and come back into resonance and harmony with our natural blueprint of vitality, longevity, well-being is totally possible. And her work really helps you believe it in every cell in your being. So I'll just share this with you. I joined the Power of Eight group, a Power of Eight group, in October of 2022, and we have been meeting every week since then. And it is a powerful, powerful, powerful experience. And this is why intention and the Power of Eight is so powerful. It really includes something called altruism. And altruism, the way that Lynne describes it, is getting off of yourself, like getting out of your own way. It also means being concerned about the well-being of others and taking yourself out of the equation. And that's what she has shown in copious amounts of research that she has done. Two things: not only do holding intentions in these Power of Eight groups create change for the thing being intended or for the person being intended, also what happens is the people doing the intended for other people or other things, like let's say world peace, the people also have incredible shifts, healings as well. And often when we are sick, when we have a rare disorder that has no cure, it can be very understandable and common to do everything in your power to figure out how to make it go away, how to heal it or cure it or whatever. And so we get so far in the weeds. However, we can both tend to ourselves in a loving, compassionate way and also uplift and support others in this very easy, very powerful way through the art and practice of intention and Powers of Eight groups. And so that has totally been my experience being a member of a very powerful Power of Eight group. We met on Lynne McTaggart's website. And the other thing is, I set an intention for myself to become well, and that all of this cervical dystonia stuff would resolve. And that was on November 11th, 2022. And one of the things that I talked about in my intention was that my spine felt like silk. And right after I was the participant that was intended for my cervical dystonia, I went and got on my yoga mat. And I have been practicing yoga for 26 years. And there are a few postures that I have not been able to do because the mobility in my cervical spine is so limited. And after that experience on 11/11/2022, I went and got on my yoga mat. And for the first time in years, I was able to do 3 postures. If you're a yogi, you will know what these are. Thread the needle. That's where you put one arm under the other and you press your face sideways on the mat. I had not been able to do that. I also did dancer's pose, which takes a lot of flexibility when you're standing on one leg. And the other posture is escaping me in this moment. However, my spine literally did feel like silk. And so I just want to share this information with you. Whether you have dystonia or something else and you feel like all is lost, it's not. And it is possible to feel better yourself personally. And the very powerful way to do that is to intend for other people. So I will put Lynn's website in the comments and also share with you that I help people now that have cervical dystonia so that you can have less fear, less anxiety, and have more joy, more mobility, and confidence, whether you have cervical dystonia or not, because that is what you deserve. So wherever this finds you, just know that things can get better, especially when you intend for them to and you expect for them to. And it doesn't matter what has happened up until now. It doesn't matter what you have believed up until now. It doesn't matter what you have seen or experienced up until now. You can change the trajectory of your life and how you feel and what is manifesting in your physical body. Okay, thank you. Let me know in the comments if you know about the Power of 8, if you're part of this, and what your experience has been with intention.